Hello and welcome back to New Morlandia and the August months. Autumn months. There we go. August is just 1 month. Autumn is multiple. Oh, with any hope, now that it is autumn and the crops are going to grow and flourish like nobody's business, our terrible issue of unending starvation will, oddly enough, come to an end. Which is very strange, because it was unending starvation, so the fact that it came to an end is in and of itself kind of like this. What the heck is going on down here? Hold up. These guys are trying to fight a fire elemental. Who is this? Mr. John Storm, trying to be a hero, went out and tried to fight a fire elemental. And I think... yeah, John Storm is dead, unfortunately. John Storm is starving to death right now and is about to die. Props to you, John Storm. You lived a good and helpful life. See, now he's dead. How unfortunate. How sad. In the very... oh, there's Martin Potter, too. Wow. Everyone is just dying left, right, and center at this point. This is very unfortunate. Amari, no! I didn't care about the other ones. I care about you, Amari. Oh, do we have any Gestapo remaining at this point? That is quite a question. I mean, as has been previously stated, the Gestapo are necessary for just every basic function of society. Without them, how will we know what the people think? And in knowing what the people think, mold their thoughts to our own ends. I don't know how it could be possible. Oh, well, hopefully... oh my goodness, yes. Who are you? Eveline Westerman has just finished the southern wall. At this point, there's no way for creatures to come in from this direction, which is just amazing. Let's actually take a look. Yep, our town range ends at the wall. Perfect. With that, we are once again safe, and we can focus on our front defenses, which at this point probably needs some building up. I mean, in saying that, there's not actually all that much that we can do about that, because we are running low on people. I would like to add like bullet towers and stuff, but bullet towers require a completely different type of ammunition than bow towers, and we'd have to build all new infrastructure. And Faria Amari is now dead. Kind of seems like the Gestapo are being targeted at this point. I think there's some sort of internal coup going on in which the people are specifically targeting all of the Gestapo to kill them. Oh, Balls Ford, also dead. Wow, is that like 5 people already? I mean, that is a new record for people dying in quick succession. Gotta say, that's not the best kind of record to make, but, you know, it's a record nonetheless, and we can at least put it in the history books as having been done. Most people died in the course of 5 minutes. New Morlandia, 27 people died. How nice. Oh, and we're all out of ammo, too. Are there any Fletchers at this point? Yes, there is one. I'm going to level with you guys. I'm not certain that this is going to turn out well for us. At the current juncture, it does look like society is on the verge of collapse. Mostly because there's really nothing to support this defensive structure anymore. And right now, it's fine. Nothing really bad is going to happen, but come nighttime, we're going to need those bow towers up and running. This is not good. This is not good in the slightest. It would lead to the downfall of all civilized people, and a few uncivilized people. Like that person right there. Eveline Westerman, despite the fact that you did manage to finish the wall and protect the town, you are a terribly uncivilized person and do not deserve to live within these walls. I'm very sorry, Westerman. Man, it's autumn, but these crops have not grown in the slightest. We do still have 6 farmers, so when they do start growing, we will in the very least be able to start cutting them out. Okay, I take it back. We have 5 farmers, no longer 6. No. People, please, eat something outside of carrots. What can you feast on? Can you feast on the flesh of some slimes? I'm pretty sure slimes aren't poisonous. I mean, if we can find a zombie corpse, you could eat that too. I mean, Once again, it's not the best thing to eat, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You guys can't be picky about only eating carrots at this point. Ugh. Do any of these enemies, like, have a ration on them? That'd be great. I don't think they do. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's not much we can do anymore, people. Our civilization has come to an end. We've tried very hard. But unfortunately, under the weight of a vicious and unending summer, it appears that we've lost a ridiculous quantity of people, and soon, Maureen Lepaco will also die a terrible death. Ugh. Woe be to us, who tried so hard to create the great town of New Morlandia and instead created a cesspit of starvation and suffering. Ugh. Is there any Gestapo? Let's actually take a look. I'm gonna level with you. I'm not seeing anything. Nope, I'm gonna have to tell you there's not a single member of the Gestapo remaining in the town. That means that society has, in the end, fully collapsed. People are thinking whatever they want to think. Jennifer Shea's thinking like, hey, Kiernan Shea, he's a cool guy, and there's no Gestapo to be around and check the thoughts and figure out whether or not they're legitimate thoughts or not. So everyone's just thinking incorrect things. Like, oh wait, Albin Amari? Albin Amari happens to be the only remaining member of the Gestapo. Oh, thank goodness. Society still has a chance. It's a very slim chance. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the town recently, but it went from somewhere around 30 people to 18 people in one season, and these crops are just not growing at a fast enough rate. Oh, wait. No, they are starting to sprout up. But I'm not certain it's going to be fast enough to save our people. It's hard to tell. How many farmers do we have? 4 farmers. No, we need far more than 4 farmers. Thank you very much. We need to start shoving tons of farmers in there. We need to get rid of lumberjacks. We need to get rid of the smelter. The stone cutter, completely unnecessary. And we're going to just shove people into the profession of farming. We're going to get as much food as we can. Goodbye, Andrea Westerman. Your, wife probably was a terrible human being and didn't deserve to live. You, on the other hand, weren't that bad. I will level with you. Oh, do we only have 3 couples remaining in the entire town? That's not a good sign for repopulation overall. Pretty sure most of these people are part of families to begin with, and, you know, you can't really repopulate with your cousins. That doesn't quite work out. I don't know if you're aware, but that is a thing. Oh my word, please! Grow, you vicious crops! Can we motivate land and actually cause these to grow faster? Motivate land basically causes things to grow. I don't know if it works on farms or not. I've never actually tried it. I don't think it does. But in thinking about that, we could use it on these crops out over here. It costs a lot of our god points, but you know what? It's totally worth it if we can get some food back in here. Oh, and we can. I wish I'd remembered Motivate Land before. That was kind of important. That might have just saved our lives. I mean, with any hope. There's no promises on that one. Basically at all, because, you know, it's still a very measly quantity of food. I don't even think it's enough for everyone to eat something. Hopefully, in the very least, it does stem the time period between when these actually grow and we start to, you know, harvest things. Oh. Oh no, that's 2 more people dead. 15 people. I'm gonna level with you. A workforce of 15 is not exactly the... Oh. Okay, sorry. A workforce of 14 is not exactly a powerful workforce. If only we could start drafting the golems, that'd be great. But the golems, they have none of it. They don't want to do any form of manual labor. They just want to chill out there and fight a bunch of evil creatures, which, while being, on one hand, a pretty useful facility overall, it's not really the best. Guys! Guys, are you taking all the food you got and planting it in farms? That is not the thing that you're supposed to be doing right now. We don't need it in the farms. We need it in the mouths of the people. Oh, you guys are the worst. Like, these guys are legitimately the most terrible people ever. They're taking all of the completely edible food and sticking it in the ground to create more completely edible food. Oh, what the heck? Our town is done for. That's it. I mean, we might actually survive this. It's hard to tell. I mean, our breeding pairs have been dropped to 2 individuals. I mean, there is the potential of people getting together and having babies with new breeding pairs. I mean, Albin Amari could possibly get with, like, I don't know, Enneka Ford, but not with Bonnie Schneider, because Bonnie Schneider is now dead. Dead from starvation due to the fact that these farmers are not working to help the civilization. Gestapo! Gestapo! You need to stop them. Where is the Amari? Where are you? I don't even know. Where does Amari work? It's hard to tell. That might be Amari there? No. Kieran and Shea dead. We have 11 people. Who would have thought that it wouldn't be the creatures of the night that killed us, but starvation? And not just starvation, but completely preventable starvation. I'm looking at you, farmers, who continue to plant the fields with the food that we're supposed to be eating. You disgusting creatures. Absolutely disgusting. Let's see what kind of defenses we're putting up. The only defense remaining to our town are the golems. It does have to be noted. There is no bow towers doing any form of work. It's just going to be Bill, Leviticus, Bartholomew, Westminster, like Churchill, all of these guys. All the disgusting wooden golems who have disgusting names. I mean, none of those names are actually disgusting. They're just quite long, quite pretentious. It's kind of how you name them. Oh no! Eveline Westerman! You're dead as well. That's unfortunate. I'm quite sad. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done. Society has collapsed. People are fighting over what scraps of food remain, only to realize that there are no scraps of food remaining. That's probably the worst thing, fighting over scraps of food that don't exist. Okay, everyone, literally every individual is becoming a farmer and is about to hopefully start to pick up these crops at some point. Please, my friends, they have to become harvestable soon. We're at the whims of nature at this point. Nothing but nature. Come on, get as many farmers as you can. Oh. Okay, the first crops have been taken out of the farm and are being put directly back in the ground. You people are the worst. I mean, do you understand that the people around you are starving to death right now? Hey, look, a ghost. Hey, what's up? What kind of ghost are you? Can we resurrect? Bada boom, not enough influence. Oh, it seems to take a lot of god points to actually be able to resurrect someone. I hope that we can, at some point, resurrect one of those ghosts. I've never actually seen ghosts before. This would be the first time. It's an interesting thing. They don't seem to be of any risk to the people, which I find to be quite nice. So I guess they can just chill out and, you know, haunt our people for a little while longer. Oh my word, farmers. Farmers, please start putting some of that food into your mouths. You're all starving. You have to do something, guys. Come on now. I think they're almost at the point where they're gonna start putting food into their mouths. I mean, cross your fingers on that one. It's hard to tell. They don't seem to know that putting food in their mouths is the ideal situation. Oh, good lord. Look at this. Look at this. Goodbye. You're all gonna leave. I don't mean to be that guy, but this is a crisis moment for the town. You're really not necessary here at this point. If all of you terrible creatures of the night could just leave, never come back. Look, we'll figure it out soon enough and you can stick around and get killed. But for now, we're just trying to eat some food. Jennifer Shea, literally holding food in her hands, has starved to death. Shea, you're the worst. Your body is going back into the abyss. Jeez. Looks like the golems are not holding out. I mean, they've put up a good fight so far, but I'm not certain that they can hold steady against so many enemies with so little assistance. Oh. I mean, in saying that, things do actually appear to be going not the absolute worst. I mean, the night's almost over. We're actually getting food. We've got 8 pieces of food. And do we have any couples? We have no couples. We're gonna have to somehow get people to, you know, get together, have a little nice time together. Hopefully that'll work out. But, woo, after this absolutely terrible day of, Retro Pixel Castle, that will bring us to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I hate to be that guy, but it kind of looks like our defenses are getting overrun by terrible creatures. So chances are it'll be a short episode next time. But until then, thanks for watching, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.